Hey YouTube, this is A5 Crypto.
Hey guys, it's Crypto Addict.
Just want to say this is our first video of 2022 and want to wish you guys a happy new year.
Happy New Year's, guys.
Yeah, so in this video, we're just going to cover a lot of things on what's to come in 2022 for the channel WAGMI. But before we do that, hit the subscribe button, like this video, and leave a comment on what you guys think about this whole what's to come in 2022.
Yeah, so we have a lot of exciting things we're planning to do in 2022, and as you can see, it's a whole new layout to our channel. So let us know how you guys feel about this, and we'll start off by talking about what we are planning. So what are we planning there, A5?
Yeah, so obviously the very first thing is channel improvement. So right now, as you can see, we have some avatars going on, and we're trying to be well versed for the metaverse.
Yeah. Maybe soon we'll be able to use our VEVE NFTs as our avatars. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, for sure. Which one would you think you would use?
I don't know, man. I'll probably go with like a Todd or something.
That Todd, nice.
Yeah.
I might go with a Tokidoki just because they're a little cute and different, I suppose.
Yeah. So yeah, that's one big change you can see in our channel is yeah, we have avatars on here, and we're gonna start using this. You're gonna see a lot more things getting implemented into our channel slowly at a time, and we're gonna try to work on bringing in some guests, starting a new series, a lot of things we're planning on doing on upgrading our channel for 2022. So should be a big year for us.
Yeah, for sure. Very excited. All right. And the next thing we're also going to talk about what else is to come into the 2022 year that we think and speculate and want to predict. So let's talk about what first is the IMX progress. What do you think about that?
Yeah, so as you know, VeVe has gone through phase 1 and phase 2, and they held off on phase 3, which is supposed to take place now after the holidays. So they're going to be working on migrating to the Ethereum blockchain and converting to an ERC20 token. So
Yes.
that should be exciting, and I think a lot of exciting things will come when this actually occurs.
Oh yeah, it'll be great because now people will be able to use their OMI tokens to purchase collectibles, and of course more of the burning of the OMI tokens, and as well as faster transactions, and it will bring in a lot of more folks who are in the crypto space into the VeVe space. So I mean, you're going to see a lot more money coming into this platform.
Yeah, I think it's going to be great because OMI itself, I think, is going to be listed on a lot more exchanges. I think it's going to bring a lot more awareness to OMI. And even from my last video with the IMX integration, you can see that OMI being used as a utility on IMX is something that should be coming in the near future as well once we get migrated over. A lot of exciting things to come, I think, with the IMX integration, and
yeah,
the progress should be completing soon.
What do you think is the percentage that they're currently at right now, if you could just guess?
Well, they weren't going to start till after the holidays, assuming now it's the new year. I would say
Q1, Q2,
they're in the early phases. I mean, I think they've prepped what they wanted to do, but they haven't actually executed anything yet, and they're going to execute, I'd say, maybe within the upcoming couple weeks or so. But they're not going to do the actual migration. What they're going to do is they're going to prep us to get ready for the migration. So you're going to see another article come out about, I mean, they just released one on the token swap. So there's going to be things explaining where you need to go and why. Like they're gonna try to break it down for us a little more.
Yeah,
so
man,
I would think it's early.
Yeah, I think they're just kind of, like you said, prepping us and to seeing what's to come. Obviously, the investors or people who are backing it, it sounded like it's good. So there wasn't like a huge sell off in my opinion. So and
Yeah.
then next, let's what else? We have continued OMI tokens being burned. So I mean, obviously, what do you think that's going to do with the price of the OMI token?
Yeah. Let's see what we're currently at right now. Going to the OMI token.
So we've been pretty stable around 0.006 for a while.
Yeah.
I've been noticing that, which is a good price point. Nothing below. I think the lowest we went was what 0.004 or 5 during this whole correction.
Yeah, 0.004.
Yeah.
Early in the month, it looks like.
Uh-huh. And it looks like we're making some nice higher lows, which is a good sign from a technical standpoint. And also, we're just kind of going sideways, which is an indication of possible reaccumulation of the token asset itself. So yeah, I mean, it just looks like it's just building a really nice support floor for the price. So price action wise, I like it. Not financial advice, but if someone were to want to get in before a price goes up, this would probably be a good idea in my opinion. But do your own research.
Yeah, I really expect the OMI token to take off this year. One, because of the utility uses I think that are going to come in 2022 for OMI, and just I think the rate of burning is going to increase for the token itself. So
Yeah.
I think that is going to play a big factor in OMI actually having a big year in 2022.
Yeah, so I mean, soon we'll see. In my opinion, this year at least way above a penny, maybe bounce around possibly 5 to 10 cents at most. That's what I speculate things to see it. But
you're thinking 5 to I think it really, for me, it depends on what utilities actually come with it. Because, like I said, even if they release maybe a first iteration of the VeVeVerse or whatnot, like the price, if you're not able to use OMI in it yet, it's not really going to pick the price up. The only thing that's going to occur is that it's going to get listed as a metaverse token, and in that case, that's going to boost the value of the token itself. So in that case, I could see it going up to potentially 5 cents or so. But I don't think it'll exceed that, unless, like I said, unless there's a ton of utility that comes in 2022 for OMI.
Yeah.
But other than that, I think we're still going to be sitting potentially below 5 cents at the end of the year.
Yeah. Yeah, which isn't bad, right? Compared to where we're at right now at 0.006. So that's about it's a good return in my opinion. But anyways, all right, the next thing, let's see, what's to come. I'm sure you guys want to know about our blue chip and anticipating how they will do in the 2022. What do you think?
So some of the blue chips that we feel are going to be like the Todd, Batman, the Superman, the Walt statue, like those are considered like the blue chips. As far as how they'll do, I think a lot of it is going to really depend on the interoperability of the NFTs itself. So if every single NFT is going to automatically be able to get traded on like Immutable X, and they're not just doing strictly like designer NFTs first, then I think you can see these blue chips actually taking off a lot sooner rather than later. I could see them all going up at least 10 times in 2022. And that's just based off of the fact that it's going to be listed on Immutable X and the growth of Immutable X coming as well.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because like if you think about it, prices for any kind of blue chip, if you notice these past couple of months of any kind of blue chip that has been released, the price, of course, has dipped immediately right off of the bat when the market opens. In a couple of days, it'll still be a little bit volatile. But for the most part, price has been pretty stable on the uprise. In regards of, let's just say, like the partner statue, right? Like the lowest it dipped to was like 1500, and then it slowly climbed up to like 3K, 4K, and then 5K, and then now it's actually been stabilized. It went as high as what 14, 15K, I suppose, and then it dipped down maybe about a couple thousand or 3,000 or so, but no more, no less than like 10K.
Yeah. So
And
what you're
now it's just been slowly climbing up, you know. So
yeah,
that's the. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
yeah, it's been a healthy growth because what you're seeing is the floor is continually getting higher every single time. So as it ages, you're noticing the floor
Yeah.
is continually rising, and there's
Exactly.
the ownership is exchanging hands to where
Yeah.
now you have people that are actually holding on to the collectibles,
For sure. Yeah.
and less in circulation is of course going to continue to increase the price.
Yeah, and that's what you can kind of. That would be my definition of a blue chip, like, right? Like if the price is able to stabilize itself after, you know, after after a dip like that and slowly climb up and hasn't gone back to where mint prices have touched at when it was released, then man, that's a blue chip in my opinion, right? Because it doesn't go below mint at all, period. You'll never see those prices again. If it did, it's probably right at the beginning of the market when paper hands were just trying to get a quick flip, you know, and now I bet they're buying back at these prices.
Oh yeah.
So I've shared, if you see my screen, that, you know, if we go to the Ecomi, I don't know if they have Ecomi wiki website. I have it pulled up right now. Let's see. I mean, if we do, I mean, Barton Homer's pretty.
This is a great site, guys, as well.
Yeah, we love this site just because it just shows you just the market, and like different brands you can pull up.
Omi Clown for this. This is a great resource.
Yeah. So like, how do you do this? I forgot where to go. But anyways, like I said, like these prices for Disney and stuff, like they were at $60, $300 for the partner statue right off of the mint prices, and then these the Mickey Mouse statue or the Steamboat Willie, you'll never see these prices again, man. That's how you know these are blue chips, because they're basically stabilizing at 4 to 5, 10x or so. You know, so
yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I mean, I think Disney's, those are blue chips. Those will for sure stay
in all of the golden moments,
for sure. And then, you know, like all the Todd, the Batmans, even the Batmans, what back then when they were fully released, what was that? What did they release at right off the bat? Those Todds.
Well, I mean, if I wouldn't say like everything in the series 1 is a blue chip,
yeah,
but I mean they're ones that will retain value as people want to collect the entire series or set there. I mean, you're gonna want to, or you're gonna need to purchase, you know, the theater collectibles in the same set to complete that. And I mean, each of them, like I said, their physical counterparts are also, you know, something that's in demand. Like you just went by like Penguin. He's a great one to have.
Yeah. Yeah, $80, right? And there was a while where the price of Todds were just stabilized for 200 for quite some time, I believe, right? From what I've read and what I've heard from people, and you yourself told me that they're sitting at 200 for a while.
Like even these. So the thing is, like, what you don't realize is, yes, you may have missed out on Todds when they were going for cheap, but that doesn't mean that you overlook maybe some collectibles now that are also very undersold, and they just haven't taken off yet.
Yeah, they haven't gotten their traction just because, I mean, yeah, for whatever reason.
Yeah, once the number of owners for certain NFT collections have kind of, you know, been like the flippers. Once they get rid of their NFTs and it's going on to hands of actual collectors, then you're going to see the values of all these begin to really crank up.
Mm-hmm. Like all
But
these
yeah,
Spider-Mans will for sure get in price, and all these Mighties, Steve Rogers for sure. Yeah, super undervalued. But for sure, blue chip. Anything season 1, season 2, blue chips. Depending on certain ones, that, of course. First appearances, you know, those will slowly climb up. You're not gonna get like a parabolic jump right off the bat. You know, it's just more gonna be like a long-term hold. So
yeah, I really like season 1, season 2 first
yeah,
appearances. As we get deeper into the later seasons, it's now going to be more about people actually buying what they like, the characters they like, the collectibles they
yeah,
want,
yeah,
versus buying everything and trying to flip everything. And these original season ones are going to be the ones that retain their value a lot better long term.
for sure.
Yep. So
Yeah.
those are things to look forward to as far as collectibles. They also plan on releasing the VeVeVerse in 2022. How do you feel about that?
I think that's going to be exciting, because you wanna explore this new innovation, right? This new space. It's a different way to socialize, right? You can be whoever you want. You have any kind of powers or so, or just basically a way of expression in this metaverse or VeVeVerse, whatever you want to, wherever you want to call it. Like, it allows people to really express themselves in a way. So I think it's gonna be great, because people love socializing, and of course, people love dealing with certain pop cultures, right? Obviously, that's why all these IPs are big name IPs are just worth so much.
Yeah, I think the VeVeVerse is going to be one of the main things that really boost VV and Omi in 2022. Now, I
Hmm.
don't think they're not going to release a full on metaverse, and they're going to release a little bit at a time. And
Yeah,
they've said this multiple times. It's how we see it now is you can think of your vault is pretty much part of the metaverse already.
yeah,
What they're likely doing is they're going to be maybe allowing you to maybe walk around and visit other vaults as part of the metaverse. So maybe it's just going to start off to where you have your vaults and you can slowly go to other people's vaults in the verse
yeah, yeah,
without technically having like land or anything yet. It's just your own vault, and it'll be great because you can go down like or maybe fly across or whatnot and see someone else's vault.
yeah. I feel like it'll be kind of like a little art gallery, like a way of people's expression and how, what they're doing with their collectibles and comics, and being creative in the sense of positioning certain collectibles in a certain way, or how they interact with each other. So yeah, I think it'll be different. It'll be new and different, and it'll be good.
Yeah, for sure. And I think this is also going to boost the Omi token value just because it's now going to be listed as a metaverse token. And,
Yeah,
anything listed as a metaverse token is going to explode. And they see Omi as a metaverse and they see the license backing this particular token. I think that's going to really increase the demand for the Omi token. So
hmm
2022, I think is going to be big for Omi. And that's just based off of the idea that not even a full out metaverse is going to be built from VV yet. It's just going to be like an extension to your vault. And that's probably all we get in 2022 for now. But that
yeah,
alone will, you know, get some hype, build some traction, and a lot of interest will come to the Omi token because of that.
yeah. I totally agree. I think 2022 will be big for metaverse tokens or metaverse type, you know, platforms and stuff like that. So same thing with like gamification, and stuff like that. But yeah, exciting.
Yeah, for sure. And also, just want to talk about potential new IPs coming to the platform in 2022.
Yeah, I think
This
everybody's
is
anticipating, of course, big name, Pokemon. So we
yeah.
will. Uh, I think it's gonna be this year for sure. It has to be, right? Like everyone's talking about it. A lot of rumors, of course, and you hear hints and stuff like that here and so it's just a matter of time whenever like it takes with the fully implementation of Immutable X, right, to handle all this traffic that's going to come in. So they just want to basically prime and prep and the stage for Pokemon, and of course other big name IPs coming in as well.
Yeah, I think Pokemon is the big one everyone's looking forward to, but
Yeah,
of course they have to be able to stabilize the app. And if they're releasing these new ways of getting drops, they may want to test this out a little more before releasing such a large IP. Like they want Pokemon to bring in a ton of people
yeah,
and not scare a ton of people off at the same time. You know, they want them
yeah,
to come to the app and they want them to stay in the app because Pokemon's going to draw a ton of traffic. And not
yeah.
just Pokemon. I mean, I'm looking forward to like Dragon Ball Z. I think that's going to be a great one.
That's gonna be an awesome one. Yeah, for sure.
And potentially maybe even like Yu-Gi-Oh!
Hmm.
If you saw like the old leaks from Immutable X when they had Yu-Gi-Oh! Listed as on their test server as well. So that's potentially something coming as well.
I honestly think that you know, some other big big drops from Disney, right? Like Pixar's, right? You have
Hmm.
whether it be like Toy Story, Finding Nemo, you know, just those kind of big Pixar movies.
Yeah, for sure. They're definitely going to release a lot more Disney NFTs and under the umbrella because you can look forward to like more Star Wars and like I said, the Pixar or the Fox. And I think one that maybe slept on is looking forward to like sports with the ESPN. I think that's going to be
Hmm.
big. So that could potentially be coming in 2022 as well.
Oh yeah, sports and all that. I mean, that hasn't even like been to release other than like NBA Top Shot, I suppose.
Yeah, maybe we
And
could
then
see.
you have like Steph Curry releasing his NFT as well, and a couple of other big name football or athletes as well.
Yeah, Shaq just
So,
released another for his charity. So
mhm.
there's a lot of interesting things, but yeah, for sure. I think like maybe even sports, a crazy time to release it would be maybe during like the Super Bowl if they were to get
Yeah,
something released then. That'd be
You got
great.
Super Bowl coming up. You have the college championship
That's
coming
going
up.
on now.
You have what else? The NBA as well. So it's gonna be crazy. Even though a lot of players are a little out because of the whole pandemic issues, but still, it'd be something good to look forward to in the
Yeah, if
sports.
you play fantasy football or any
Yeah,
fantasy, man, COVID really
uh,
hurt my roster this year.
I for one am suffering as well.
Yeah, for sure. But
But
there's a ton of IPs looking forward to. Really a ton under the Disney umbrella that I'm looking forward to them releasing more of. And yeah, the big one is Pokemon, and everyone's
yeah,
always wondering when Pokemon and 2022 could be the year. I think it very well may be.
for sure. So yeah, that's pretty much all we have for today in this video, right? We're just kind of going over our what's to come and what to look forward to in 2022 for VV and for the whole NFT, metaverse, crypto space, all that. It's gonna be big, and of course, hopefully, you guys enjoy our channel as we continue to grow. We look forward to working our way to 1,000. Of course, ultimately, plenty more subscribers. So we're doing this for you guys, and hopefully you guys enjoy our content, of course. So yeah,
Yeah, let us know how you guys feel. Let us know if you like this new layout, how we can improve, what else we can do. But we're working on it. We're excited to bring a lot of different things now, and yeah, it's exciting times. We can't wait. 2022 is going to be a big year.
yeah. So of course, hit the notification bell as well, so you know when we drop our videos. And yeah, we're looking forward to what's to come, man. 2022 is gonna be big.
For sure. All right. And like we always say, we're
We
all
all
gonna make
gonna
it.
make it.